Yeah. Let's go.
I got the world on my mind.
Sean and Corey, carry the show.
Running out of time.
Yes.
Sooner or later, they'll see why I see why I got the realest flow. Son of the dark, but I still got the illest flow. And it's ironic to me how a conic MC can drop me before we drop the chronic CD. You see, it all started in the CPT. When Nina rolled the shotguns to the fleet C3. Keep the pound in the middle like DPG. Now they love me in the late like CP3. I'm ballin', shout out to Uncle Warren and all the pretty girls are seeing out.
It's go time.
Center stages and spotlights. Oh, baby. People craze with the fantasy pop life. Social frenzies. Who's your next bestie, baby? False realities and drugstore remedies. I got the world on my mind. And maybe never comes. We're out of time, babe. I got the world on my mind. And maybe never comes. We're out of time, babe.
We're almost ready. Dialing it all in.
Y'all know what it is. Lace them hits.
From Tokyo to LA, stop your evil ways. Show this place your love. Make it brighter days. Save the life and save the dream. I can't believe it now. You have to flip the page and you can really see it now. I got the world on my mind. Yes, it's on my mind. Running out of time. Out of time.
Young.
I got the world. I got the world. Yeah, yeah. I got the world, baby.
Sean and
I
Corey.
got the world, baby. I got the world, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Woo! Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. So let me fix my mic here. Got this latency going on. I just got done doing some jumpy jacks. So happy Monday. Today's June 19th. Happy Juneteenth. For those of you who are celebrating today at home, enjoy your day with your families. I stand with you. Stand strong with you. So yeah, Corey here, Pacific Coast Title Company, PCT. That's right. I hope you guys had a great week. You guys had a great Father's Day weekend. I know I did. I got kind of spoiled Saturday and Sunday. So we got to barbecue, hang out. My wife and kids, really kicked it up this year. So thank you guys. Love you guys. And I just want to see how you guys are doing this week. Are you guys farming? You should be. We have to be proactive and continue to spread the seeds, sprinkle the seeds around the farm. And that's what I'm here for. If I don't know you, give me a call, 626-392-7993. You can also reach me by email, open@CoreyTitleRep.com. I specialize in farm data analysis. I can get you, farms out, send some labels out. A lot of you guys probably wonder, especially if you're new in the industry, what do I do with this farm data? I always hear about this farm stuff. And I kind of wish it was called something else, something cooler, because farm just sounds kind of hokey to me. And it always has. And I always, when I talk to agents, I'll say, hey, do you have a farm that you're working? Da, da, da. And you always get, sometimes you get these mixed reactions about farm, and people don't want to do it. I rely on my sphere, my family, and friends. The deals just come to me. But in this market, and in this past year, really, it's been kind of weird, a strange market, right? You've got low inventory out there. You got owners who want to hang on to that low interest rate, so maybe they're not deciding to sell right now. Buyers are faced with, these higher interest rates. So it's just a strange market. You've got to really navigate this industry in the right way. And you know what? Farming, as hokey as it sounds, is really key to your success. Planting the seeds so that you can continue to be fruitful and prospect, and you'll have deals closing every month. You got to set your goals too. I have to do the same thing. How many sales you want to close this year? Moderately, maybe you want to close 12 deals this year. What are you going to do to get that? You got to set that goal and that standard so that you can work every day to achieve that. So if your goal is to do 12 closings this year, maybe you have a 1% success rate on what you're doing as far as farming or whatever marketing you're trying to do. You look at it as a 1% success rate, then you probably got to close. You got to probably reach out on average, 100 prospects per month. You got to touch 100 potential home buyers or home sellers every month. So that equates to about roughly 5 touches every day. And there's this really great system. And I've heard this like a bazillion different ways about, this touch. So everybody has their own different touch system that they talk about or they integrate into their their workflow. Or maybe you don't. But it's really that simple. It's 5 touches on your sphere, right? Your sphere of influence every month in different ways so that you don't bore people or you don't scare people away. You're hitting them with maybe a mailer once a month, a text message, an email, a phone call, or maybe you door knock, and say hello every month, drop them off some cookies or whatever. So that's key. It's the consistency. It's not so much that, you're Superman and, everything just comes to you. And maybe you do. Maybe you are one of those agents. And I know some of those. I work with some of those, by the way. But anyways, you have to just stay consistent. And so that's part of what we do also in Title. We have customer service. We have an amazing customer service staff. Robert Gonzalez and Philip Beltran, amazing, right? But I also specialize in that. I do a lot of this stuff myself here in my office here, right here. I do farming all day. In fact, I've got to do a bunch of farming today. And then I'll work hand in hand with customer service. I'll send over the files. And I say, hey, you guys, do you think you guys can send this out to my client overnight? And they're just so good about getting that stuff out the same day. Even, late in the day, 5 o'clock, they're ready to go home. And I send them something last minute. I try not to do that, but I do sometimes. And they still push it out. And they get it out overnight to you. I have clients down in San Diego, all over the place. So they're very helpful in that sense. If you need something, if you want a digital profile or you need a digital farm, I can do that right away and zip that right over to you. So don't hesitate to reach out. Again, 626-392-7993. Corey Title Rep here, Pacific Coast Title Company. Follow me, like, subscribe. If you're online right now or if you see my video later on during the week and, you think you could have a little, little pep talk every Monday, 11 a.m. YouTube Live, I'm here every Monday. I'll be here. 11 a.m. We can talk, we could chat. Hopefully in the future too, I'm going to have some other members of my team on, maybe over by the phone, over phone, a phone call. And we can, if you have any questions or you want to present something, I'll put you in touch with them and we can discuss some of your, we won't discuss, things, your deals over the, online or anything, but if you have any questions, like a general question or something like that, I'll get the title operations manager on. And you'll lean on our resources, and that's the whole point of this. to get up here is to help expose some of the assistance and some of the resources that we have here at Pacific Coast Title Company. By the way, we have an amazing website, pct.com. If you haven't been there, please jump on www.pct.com. And we've got some really good tools up here. I'm going to go ahead and jump on a quick screenshot here of my computer up on our website, www.pct.com. You have access to a lot of great educational booklets. One of them is the Pacific Coast Title Company Homeowners Guidebook. This is a great guide to help get you started as a new homeowner. This is a digital download up here for free, by the way. We talk about title. We got to let you know about title. And this is something really great that you can share with your future homeowners, your home buyers. You got title ownership that discuss the grant deed, really important. Taxes, what to watch for. Sometimes there's a lot of fraud going on out there. Homestead solicitations, grant deed solicitations. You see that all the time. People are, there's people out there, some bad people out there, preying on the public. And it's your job. This is your job as an agent to help inform some of them. This is something that you can do with your farm, right? You can go out and tell clients, about some of this home fraud, and you can share with them some of this, these educational booklets. You can drop off a pamphlet because there is a lot of title fraud that goes along out there. There's a lot of crooks out there, and they're out there, transferring title illegally. So you can help them. If you need a copy of a grant deed, you need a copy of something, give me a call. I'll send you a copy of the grant deed. So this is a service that you can provide. This is value. You're in your farm territory. And the key is to not, we're in the business of trust, by the way. We're not in the business of sales. And I just hate that word. And even when I'm in the field as a title rep, I just don't like to sell agents. I don't want to sell you. I want to bring you value. Every time I'm out there, I work, with a lot of individual agents. And I want to sit down with you. I want to gain your trust, man. I don't want to sell you on anything. And I hate that. My boss is probably going to hate me for saying that. But I want to bring value. And that's exactly how you should manage your business as well. You're in the business of trust. You're in the business of providing a service to a client on the biggest purchase that they're probably ever going to make in their life. And it's about trust. They've got to trust you to give you the opportunity to list and sell their house or to represent them as a buyer, right? So this is all part of what you can do as an agent in the field, using a farm, using data that you can get right here from Pacific Coast Title Company, from me, from my team, from my staff. So I'm here for you. By the way, we're here and we're available 7 days a week. And I mean that. I'm not kidding. I get calls on the weekends. People not know me. They know they can call me Monday through Sunday, and they can call me in the evenings. I might be asleep, but that doesn't mean you can't call me. If you can always leave a message if I'm not available, and I'll get back to you right away. We'll get you what you need 7 days a week, and I know there's a lot of title companies out there, but I'm telling you right now, PCT is the place to be. So come on board. If you don't work with us already, just give us a shot. Give us give us your next sale. And if you don't have a deal, but you're new and you want to prospect and you want to learn how to use all these amazing resources that we have here at Pacific Coast Title Company, we got Title Toolbox, the PCT Title Toolbox, an amazing tool for generating your next sale. It's just data. It's information that you should be using and crushing every day, Monday through Sunday. I don't give you a day off. I work every day. I worked yesterday on Father's Day. My kids were trying to pull me away, and I had a lot of stuff going on. Am I right, Vivi? And by the way, say hi to Vivi. This is my daughter, Viv. You're on live right here. So Vivi, she's like the next little title queen. She is a little intern helping operations, and she's learning. So one of the things that I'll be sharing up here, and we'll be discussing a lot of things about title business and everything, but also, we have kind of we have an interesting family here. We're a very musical family. You probably heard that tune in the beginning. I think I'm going to be using that every week now. It's called I Got the World on My Mind. But you know what? I got you on my mind today. Anyways, I Got the World on My Mind. It's a funny tune. I actually produced that record. That was with my son Jonah. Some of you know who he is, and he's been working on some film projects, some music projects, and through the years, and I've helped produce with him. So all the music that you hear up here live is fully produced by our in-house studio, either by myself or by Jonah. He's a great, fantastic producer, singer, artist that he's been working for several years now. So you hear a lot of interesting stuff. The rapper on that record, by the way, that's Curtis Young, son of Andre Young, a.k.a. Dr. Dre. So not to toot my own horn, but I just barely really thought about this the other day. I actually produced Dr. Dre's son. My daughter's giving me dirty looks, so she doesn't like me to, name drop. But anyways, it's true. So when you listen to that track, check him out. Listen to his voice. Listen to the tune. It's called "I Got the World on My Mind." It's actually something we did several years ago, and then we actually had submitted the track for some film. We do that also on the side for fun. We submit tracks for television and film, and so we have fun with that. So on Saturday nights. I think this Saturday probably, because we're starting to actually, be more active. We'll do a live session here in the studio, and we'll just show you around the studio, let you know what we're working on every week, and share with you some of this stuff. It's a lot of fun. So anyways, so that's one thing that we'll be talking about. Going back to the first time home buyer guide, which is up here again, pct.com, www.pct.com. We got the Homeowners Guidebook, right? And I said first time home buyer, but it's actually the Homeowners Guidebook. My bad. So, but it's a really helpful guide in here, and like I said, they discuss things about the grant deed. Maybe you're new, or maybe you want to share some of this information with your client. You can share this with them. It's a great PDF that you can just go ahead and, airdrop it to them. You can text it to them. You can email it. It talks all about taxes, and I noticed a lot of, there's a lot of new agents coming into the arena, throwing their hat into the ring. And, not a lot of you know a lot about property taxes. And there's some quick, educational material in here about taxes, especially about the supplemental tax bill, which I know a lot of you are not that familiar with, and especially your homeowners, especially new first-time home buyers. They get that supplemental bill, and it kind of freaks them out. So there's some really good information here about that. By the way, if you guys want to do any kind of training on taxes, I know it's like so cool, and like it's one of the most awesome topics, just like title insurance. But if you're interested, we can come out and help you. We'll talk about title. We'll talk about property taxes, property profiles, anything that you guys want to learn about, how to read a prelim. We got some really good topics that we can come by and help educate you, your team. If you're a broker, we can help you with educating your agents. So here's a really good, a lot of information here on the supplemental tax bill. Here in California, exactly when did this tax come into effect? How will a supplemental property tax affect me? And how and when will you be billed for a supplemental tax bill? And this is what the tax bill looks like. And I'm really familiar with this, guys, because when I started in title 30 years ago, I spent my first 15 years managing payoff departments. You guys probably don't know what that is either. They call it the sub-escrow department. And in there, we deal with all of the money, all of the money that comes in, all of the loans get funded. They come into title. And what you do in payoff is we pay off all of the mortgage liens. We pay off all the taxes, anything that's encumbered against the property. So I managed that for 15 years. And then, I've been in the business out here in the field working with you for the last 15 years. So information here on the homeowners exemption, great information. Just this one piece right here is fantastic for an agent to have in your arsenal. Put that in your locker. That's right. Use the goods, use the resources, learn, educate yourself. The more you know, the better you're going to be, right? And we want to be a part of that team. We want to be an extension to your team. I want to do everything I can to work by your side and help you facilitate what you're trying to accomplish with your goals. Whether you're a real estate agent, whether you are a lender, a broker, real estate broker, or you are an escrow, I'm here to help. I'm here to support 7 days a week. 7 days a week. That's right. So please reach me online. You can follow me online on social media at Corey Title Rep. And don't forget to follow me. Subscribe right here, or let's see, up here on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button every Monday. My fingers off because I'm trying to. Every Monday, I'll be here live on YouTube, 11 a.m. We'll be discussing things, different topics that come up, updates on some of the software. Again, we have some incredible resources for you. And if you're not using them, if you don't have the time, or maybe you're just not tech savvy, I'm here to help. I'm here to train you. I can teach you. I can mentor you on a lot of these tools. PCT, Title Toolbox. We got PCT Instant Profile, which is the mobile application that you just take a picture of the property. Property profile pulls right up in the palm of your hand. You have power in that, by the way. When you have an app that can pull up a property profile just by taking a picture and have that in the palm of your hand, guess what? As people come into the open house, you're zipping that over to them. What's your email address? I have a property profile for you. I can send that to you right now. Really? Yeah. It's going to give you all the comparables, all the information that you need to know right here. And then what are you doing? In that moment, you're capturing their information. Forget the sign-in book. Send them a property profile while they're in your open house. So simple. And you're capturing data. You're capturing their information. You're actually giving them value right there. You just met them and you already gave them value. And that's what it's about. I told you it's about trust. It's not about making sales. It's about building trust. So, where am I on time, Viv? You're on camera, by the way. Say hi. So there's the close-up, and there's the desk title comparison chart here. We're going to go ahead and go back. So just to give you a little tutorial, a little navigation on the website. This homeowners guidebook, by the way, again, I mentioned it's on our website, www.pct.com. And you're going to access that once you log into pct.com. You got this really nice, beautiful design here that our marketing director put together. He does a really good job with all of our resources, all of our digital content. But you go up here on the top here, you got some information, a little bit of information about the company. You got information on the 1031 exchange. Well, that's a whole new topic, right? We can discuss that. I won't discuss that. I will have somebody come in and we'll talk about that. Someone who knows a lot about 1031 exchanges. So I'll bring her in for that. TSGs. But in here, you have the Agent Resources tab. Make sure you click on the on the link here. What do they call it? Drop down. The drop down menu. And then down here under Tools, you have all of our resources, all of our applications and software that you should all be using daily. You should all get used to this, get familiar with this, and use these daily. Pacific Coast Agent is an incredible tool. I actually previewed that last week. Pacific Pacific Coast Agent is a great application that you can use for a ton of different types of scenario calculators in there. HomeNet, seller sheets, home buyers, different types of scenarios that help you calculate. You also have some great marketing tools in there that you can use as well in the premium feature. PCT Title Toolbox, an incredible tool for keeping you informed on what's going on in your territories, in your farms, right? You should be using that every day. Instant Profile, an incredible tool. This is the mobile application that I told you take the picture with. And then you have PCT247.com, which is basically our version, our branded version of Title Pro 247, the standard in the industry. Everybody uses this, and you should be using it too. And if you're not, shame on you. Give me a call, 626-392-7993. Corey Title Rep here, Pacific Coast Title Company. My team and I are here ready to serve you. But going back to agent resources, make sure that you have a quick look at up here where it says educational booklets, especially if you're new or if you want to share some great context with your with your homeowners, home buyers, homeowners guide to earthquake safety. You got a bunch of different great booklets up here. Commercial guidebook to title and escrow, fantastic. How to read a prelim, another great one. You should know. I know it doesn't sound exciting, doesn't to me either. How to read a prelim, but you know what? We'll make it fun. I'm going to go ahead and bring somebody out. If you guys want to do this in person, how to read a prelim, I will bring out a master in the industry, come out and will teach you, show you how to identify those red flags on a prelim, and we'll make it exciting. If you don't want to do it in person, we'll do it by Zoom or by phone. You just got to give me a call. Reach out to me, 626-392-7993. You can email me, open@CoreyTitleRep.com. And I think that's going to be it for today. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week, a productive week. Don't forget that I'm here. I'm your wingman. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you grow, right? I'm not here to help you sell. I'm here to help you build trust with your clients, right? I'm here to help you bring value to your clients. But of course, obviously, I want you to sell, because if you don't eat, I don't eat. So we got to make the sale. But let's just try to be classy about it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. Don't forget to join me here on YouTube Live next week, Monday, 11 a.m. And I think it's getting better. I'm starting to get used to this new software. And so hopefully we're going to have some really good, interesting content on here. Some of it won't be title. Some of it will be just, what's going on in life. So, again, Monday, 11 a.m., YouTube Live. I'll see you guys here. Say bye, baby.
love.